I really want people coming up through the ranks to know that people more senior than them, they're never too busy to help you. Your happiness and your success is really important to everyone around you, and people do genuinely want to help. So just don't be afraid to ask.
I think being in specialist tax, we have some great client stories where we exceed expectations. One of the ones we're proud of recently was a payroll tax exemption for one of the Royal Colleges. It was a bit of an uphill battle because the exemption was for the college to be a non-educational institution. But through the knowledge of the client, collaborating with them on that, and also our technical expertise and relationship with the Revenue Office, we were able to get them a refund of over $1.5 million.
Well, what I've been most proud of over the past year is definitely going through the partner process and sitting here now and becoming a new partner at Grant Thornton. And I guess a real highlight for me over the last year has really been, the support that I've received from my team and from colleagues and from other partners while I went through that process. And it really shows me that supportive culture we have here at Grant Thornton.
A positive change that my team and I have made over the last few years that I'm most proud of is our team culture. Especially given COVID and lockdowns, we make a conscious effort to constantly work on improving our team culture, which is really evidenced by how we attract and retain our team members.
The pandemic has changed the way we've worked because it's broken down national barriers, and it's really enabled us to work with our clients, being the internal partners, by making it easier to interact and removing that need to be in person.
I remember sitting in an audit committee in May last year. At the time, I would have been about 4 months pregnant with my second son, Luca. The Grant Thornton partner was explaining to the committee that everything going to plan, this time next year, I would be partner and take over as lead engagement partner. I sat there nervous, ready for questions about whether I was the right person to take over. Did I have enough experience? What was the plan if the promotion didn't go ahead? The committee members stopped, they smiled, they said congratulations, how they were excited to continue to work with me as my career progressed. They supported me. This is what I love most about working at Grant Thornton. You work with an amazing team of people that challenge and support you, and we work with amazing clients that do the same.
During this transition period, I've learned that throughout my career, I've been very, very lucky to have strong role models and a support system that inspired and coached me along the way, which has resulted in me achieving my dream.
I think the most important ingredient to bettering the client experience is really having a deep understanding of your client's operations, their industry, their goals. It's really important to be able to understand them, because then you can respond to their needs in the best possible way.
Becoming a GT partner as the working mom is the highlight of my career journey, and I really appreciate the diverse and flexible environment which enable me to pursue my career goal as well as balancing my family commitments.
I think it's really important as advisors that we're authentic and genuine and don't shy away from having difficult but important conversations. And I think if we can do that, then it will serve the industry well over the long term.
The biggest issue that I'm working on at the moment is probably assisting clients with CPS 234, which is the APRA regulation for information security. So in our role, we'd be working with both the regulated entities and with vendors who are trying to sell to those regulated entities. But in both cases, we're helping those organizations to uplift their security control environment, and ultimately that helps them to build trust across the financial ecosystem.
The type of engagements and clients we are working on and with is the same as pre-pandemic. However, as our clients have navigated through the murky and uncertain waters, the reliance on us has never been greater.
The one thing that I'm the most proud of is the teamwork and the things that we've achieved and where we've come as a team. Consulting is the ultimate team activity and relies on having many different perspectives. And during last year, the lockdown, we undertook a review of the entire retail superannuation industry across Australia on behalf of APRA. The feedback that we received from APRA was superlative, but I think we really felt like we were actually making a difference to the financial services sector and superannuation in Australia.